What's rocking, guys? In this player growth test, I'll be taking a look at goalkeeper José. Definitely a very promising goalkeeper. 67 overall, 21 years old. I definitely like kind of keepers a little bit on the older end because you actually see growth. Some of the younger keepers, it takes such a long time to get them to get their full potential. So you can see he's a pretty tall goalkeeper. Great to see. Has acrobatic saves and the like. So we'll see how he pans out here. He has decent reflexes. Diving is good. Handling is alright. Not the best kicking. His positioning is decent as well. So it'll be interesting to see how he grows over the years and how long it will take him to reach his full potential, because it does take some time for goalkeepers in general, just in this game with how they grow. You can see a lot of improvements to physical stats, which I notice is what always happens with goalkeepers throughout the years in FIFA. His diving goes up, but I always notice if they're not growing in their goalkeeping stats, there's gigantic leaps in their physical stats. So it's interesting to see, but you'll see he starts to grow a little bit. He's up to 69. Increase is to basically everything. Diving is only 1 compared to others, which are up 2. So good improvements there. You can see he has some good reflexes diving. So he's continuing to grow over the years. Of course, with goalkeepers and the way they grow, it does take some time. So you always have to keep that in mind, guys. But he's up to a 70 now. Again, reflexes look to be his strong point, really, which is nice to see. Because positioning is all out of sorts in general with goalkeepers in this game. So I don't think it's a huge deal if his positioning isn't amazing, but you'll see he's up to 75 now, the age of 27. His positioning is a bit better, but he has decent handling, reflexes, diving. Just looks like a really solid, well-rounded goalkeeper. I'm sure he's not going to be too overpriced, considering if you get him younger in his career, he won't be too overpriced. Essentially, you can see diving is up to 77 now. His positioning is up to a 77. His reflexes are up to an 80. This looks like to be a guy who is very well rounded now. Just great in all solid essentially in all facets, I'll say. Kicking isn't the greatest, but either way, looks to be a very good option at goalkeeper. It could be a very cheap option, especially if you're going to buy him right away. We'll see how he does for you over the years, especially if you're playing through a longer career mode or you're later on in your career already. So definitely recommend him. He looks to be very solid. Of course, has some good height, some decent reflexes and the like, which are huge, honestly, in my opinion. I think they're probably one of the most key stats, because positioning in general is just all out of sorts with goalkeepers in this game. You can't do too much to counter that, and seems like. But again, highly recommend him. But again, thanks for tuning into this player growth test. I'll be signing out now, and I'll catch you guys later.